Hi guys, welcome to Counterpoints. My name is Connor, and today we're going to be breaking down Star Wars: The Clone Wars 2D animation by Genndy Tartakovsky, the creator of Samurai Jack and Primal. It's perhaps my favorite Star Wars media and is genuinely a good chunk of violence, lore, and fun. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Battle of Coruscant, specifically the opening incursion by Separatist forces.
The window. Enemy starships continue to spill out of hyperspace. Our forces are holding, but they need help.
Get up there and take command. May the Force be with you.
And you.
The ship is lost.
It's time to get a new one.
Yes, sir.
Prepare to board. Attack!
Separatist C-9979 landing craft drop right into the heart of Coruscant with a fighter escort. They were originally designed to mimic common merchant ships, and their large wingspan are not just decorative. Half of the wing is used for storage for B-1 battle droid grav transports. Coruscant is an ecumenopolis, a planet-spanning city, and the traditional capital of the galaxy. It is located near multiple major hyperspace lanes and has had a Senate and Jedi temple for thousands of years. It is very close to the core, just to the north of the deep core, which is a dangerous region with few routes due to its proximity to the supermassive black hole at the center of the galaxy. The source of this prosperity, though, is also the source of its vulnerability. Using the dangerous paths of the deep core and the mathematical efficiency common in the Trade Federation and Banking Clan, thousands of Separatist ships were able to jump just outside of atmosphere and spring millions of fighters and droids onto the planet before many even knew they were under attack. Jedi General Windu and Tin scrambled to their fighters to meet the attack. The ETA-2 Actis-class Jedi Starfighter was considered a combat-oriented upgrade to the Delta-7 Ether Sprite. The Delta-7 was fast, nimble, and lethal, no doubt, but the Actis had an upgraded engine it used to boost its speed and weapons output. The flaps that open on either end are actually for maneuverability and radiation cooling, as the ship runs hot. It has 2 laser cannons and 2 ion cannons. The differences being that the laser cannons fire traditional plasma bolts, while ion cannons fire an unstable electrified bolt that has an electromagnetic pulse effect. The ion cannons are capable of shutting down targets, while the laser cannons chew them apart. B-2 battle droids, B-1 transports, a spider tank, and Octuptara tri-droids are seen marauding in Coruscant streets, killing and driving away civilians while Jedi and clones scramble to respond. General Tin makes it to space first, where thousands of Separatist capital ships engage thousands of Grand Army Venators. A clone trooper informs General Tin that their Venator is lost, to which the general responds they should find a new ship to sail. The Venator was a multi-role cruiser, the second largest class of naval vessel made. It had massive turbo lasers along with hundreds of artillery cannons. The Venator could carry hundreds of starfighters, hundreds of LAAT dropships, dozens of all-terrain tactical enforcers, ATTEs, dozens of self-propelled heavy artillery lasers, thousands of clone troopers, and the logistics requirements to support all of the above. The Separatists had a host of capital ships, including the iconic Providence-class dreadnought, the smaller Providence-class destroyer, the Lucrehulk-class battleship, the Subjugator heavy cruiser, and the Recusant-class destroyers. When the Venator passes a Providence-class destroyer, General Tin seems to lead all combat-capable troops out of the hangar to board and take the Separatist ship. While clone troopers engage the guns outside, General Tin takes the bridge, scything through B-1 droids like a hot knife through butter. He is able to take control of the ship and turn its guns on the nearest Separatist, to the jubilation of the clone troopers still in the void. It should be noted that the clone troopers present are in Phase 2 armor, much more aesthetically reminiscent of stormtroopers. Phase 2 enhancements include weight reduction, more customization for equipment, and an enhanced life support mechanism in space and toxic environments, which included the upgraded helmet. It is also noticeable that there's greater variety of weaponry amongst the line clone troopers. While many still carry the DC-15A blaster rifle, many troopers have the underbarrel grenade launcher. The void battle is still fraught, but on the ground below, it's even more precarious.
tail. Now 4. Take them out. Good shooting. It wasn't me. General Windu. Sector 4 needs reinforcements. We are being overrun. Repeat, we are... Fall back! Fall back! Fall back!
Hold your positions! Hold your positions! Master Windu!
What about our left flank? The Jedi have the left.
Go now. No longer safe for you it is. Strange is the enemy strategy.
A massive invasion, but no attempt to take the temple or city.
Unless an elaborate distraction?
To hide their primary objective.
Palpatine!
General Windu.
Pilot! Turn this ship around.
Yes, sir.
In atmosphere, General Windu duels Vulture and Tri-Droid fighters. The Vultures and their bomber cousins, the Hyenas, were designed and built out of the same philosophy as the B-1 battle droids, that quantity is its own quality. Clone troopers might down a dozen before going down themselves, but when the Separatists field 100 Vultures for every clone fighter pilot, the numbers clearly favor the Separatists. Droid Tri-Fighters were an upgrade that plagued clone pilots. Small but heavily armed, the Tri-Droid fighter was outfitted with a more advanced droid brain that made it the match of any skilled clone pilot. As a result, not only did clone pilots have to blast through shrieking clouds of Vultures, but they also had to be on the lookout for the Tri-Droids lining up a kill shot. General Windu is victim to just such a tactic. He's successfully dueling Tri-Droid opponents, outsmarting them and blasting them out of the sky. As he's victorious, though, over the smarter and more nimble droids, a new swarm of Vultures sweeps in and rips his wings off. Any clone pilot would be dead, but General Windu ejects, captures a Vulture, and rides it like a dragon to rejoin the battle. His first course of action is saving a clone ARC-170 fighter. The Advanced Reconnaissance 170 fighter, also known as the ARC-170, was a heavy fighter and patrol craft that maxed out the capacities of its crew. It was armed with 2 overly large medium laser cannons, proton torpedo launchers, and a rear twin laser cannon to cover its tail. It had a crew of 3 and an astromech droid that utilized a host of advanced sensors in the nose. The pilot was responsible for maneuvering and could control weapons as needed or preferred. The co-pilot was a navigator and weapons officer, capable of maximizing the use of torpedoes and cannons in conjunction with the astromech droid. The tail gunner was an extra set of eyes in combat and on patrol. The ARC-170 was large enough for the crew to keep consumables for 5 days and had an onboard hyperdrive. With all these capacities, the ARC-170 was expected to go on long-range patrol, find the enemy, have enough guns to fight its way out of a scrap, and return to base with valuable intelligence. When on patrol, the wings were closed. When in combat, winglets opened to maximize cooling while using a bunch of heat-intensive systems. With a clone fighter saved, General Windu blazes off to reinforce clone troopers below. Captain Fordo is holding Sector 4 in the Battle of Coruscant. He is now a storied veteran of clone troopers, having survived both the Battle of Munilist and a direct confrontation with General Grievous. For his bravery, he has been rewarded with the Jag eyes painted on his helmet. Many of the bounty hunters and warriors who came to train clone troopers on Kamino were Mandalorian, including their gene sire Jango Fett. As such, it was common for clone troopers to keep the traditions and art of Mandalorians while putting their own spin on it. Captain Fordo is an absolute menace, but even he is on the verge of being overwhelmed. Yoda reinforces the flank, riding in on a Kaibuk, a steed from the Wookiee planet of Kashyyyk. Yoda has good relations with the Wookiees, even at one point saving a Wookiee princess, and had been gifted the animal in thanks. Yoda had a special bond with the Kaibuk and kept it in the Jedi menagerie, in this case riding it into battle. Master Yoda and Master Windu reinforce Sector 4, with Yoda dismissing the Kaibuk as droid Octuputara arrive. Master Windu and Yoda together smash dozens of B-2 battle droids in moments and rip through them as only Jedi can. While in constant danger, the attack feels haphazard. The droids are not attacking the Senate or the Jedi Temple any more specifically than any other part of the city. It is then that the Jedi realize that the main attack is a distraction, a smokescreen, so that Separatists can abduct Chancellor Sheev Palpatine, which brings us to the end for now. If you want to support the channel, please remember to like the video, share it with your friends, ring the bell for new videos, and comment for the comment gods. Your viewership helps me in the algorithm and is appreciated. Also, go watch Counterpoints 40K in Sci-Fi while you're at it. If you want to take your support a bit further, please become a YouTube member or join us at patreon.com/counterpoints. Check out the other videos on the channel, support our sponsors, and I'll catch you in the next one. For the Republic, until victory or death.